Hi, I'm Maria from Crochet A to Z, and I wanted to do a separate tutorial on showing how you end a granny square once you've made it as big as you want, how we end it. So here we go. We did the 3 double crochets, our chain 2. Then we're going to go once again to the top of this first double crochet that's in the middle of the chain 2, and we're going to go in there and we're going to do a slip stitch, and we're going to go through for our slip stitch. And then what we're going to do is we're going to cut the end of the yarn. I'm going to cut it a little longer because I wanted you to see how I weave in my stitches, or how I weave in the tail, I should say. And then what I do is I just go like this. I make a knot because I like to know that the end is good, and it's not, the knot isn't so much that you can really feel it. To me, it just secures it better, because some yarns I find are more slippery than others. This is an acrylic, but some of the yarns that have a real shine to them, they seem to pull out, because I had to fix people's Afghans that have had this issue. So that's why I say I always make sure that it's nice and tight. And then after that, I put my needle in, and you should really do this after you do every square, because what ends up happening, it's very daunting at the end, because I've done this, where you end up doing it at the ends of squares. It's then I get my needle and I go into the same spot that I was in, and I weave in my end. So I weave it in there nice and tight, and then I keep weaving it until I go in like this, and I weave it. And naturally you weave it. This happens to be 2 colors, but I keep weaving it. You can weave it some more, and it's nice and woven in there. And like I said, I made this a little long, so just keep weaving it. And this is how you can weave in your ends. And then if I feel as though I want to go a little more, that's fine. You're not going to see this. So that's what's really nice about this. And then, okay, so now I'm going to just cut it. I'm going to cut this end. And this was an end from when I put on the white. So I'm going to also weave in this end. And I'm going to show you how to do this when we do the various color ones that we're going to do, the multicolor granny squares. So I'll show you how to do that, because with the multicolor ones, you're going to be putting on and off. But I'm going to show you a way that you can weave in your ends without even going to all of this, because when you're adding different colors, you can securely weave in your ends. So I weaved in that end, and I had weaved it in before as well. And I'm just going to cut that, and you're not going to see it. And then you're going to do the same thing if you have an end here. You're going to weave that end into this as well. And that's how I weave in my ends. And you can't even tell that you did that. It's just really pretty, and it came really nice. And I'm Maria from Crochet A to Z. The next video will be a video, and it's going to be in regards to doing granny squares with multicolors, color changes, which is going to be really pretty. And to me, I call it the iconic granny square, because it's just all multicolors, and it's really pretty. And every square is different. So I'm really looking forward to doing that one with you. So this is Maria from Crochet A to Z. Please subscribe to my channel, and we'll move on to the next series in regards to granny squares. Thank you, and have a great night.